Good morning. How are you? It's Elizabeth here, the Ruthless Crafter. Just gonna wait for a second to see if anyone can come in. And I'm just playing with the settings. I know you're not supposed to touch your face, but my face is super itchy. So I can use my sleeve and just scratch right there. But how are you doing? I just wanted to check in and see how you're coping, if you're in self-quarantine, if you have the kids home for the week. How is it going? If you are joining me live, please put hashtag live so I know who's here. Put hashtag replay if you're on the replay, and then I know who has joined me after the fact as well. So I as I said, I just want to check in. How are you doing? I want to give you an update on what's happening with me, and then we're going to see what's happening with you. And we're going to keep things a little bit light, but it is a pretty serious time, so let's get real. I'm trying to stay calm myself. I'm really relying on routines, and I'm just cleaning because we're in it all the time a little bit differently, in the house all the time differently than we normally are. So trying to just keep it at a level that if we do get sick, then, we're at least sick in a clean toilet. And I also do better when the house is semi-tidy. I'm trying to break the day into chunks. So I will clean for an hour, and then I will do something with the kids for an hour, and then I'm trying to do some exercise, trying to go to bed at a reasonable hour, which did not happen. That's why I'm a little bit late today, because sometimes at night when the house is quiet, I'm used to being alone because I work from home when the family is at school and work, but I'm really missing that me time, even though my kids are generally, they're 12 and my daughter is 14 today. Happy birthday to my daughter. But I just, being alone is different than having a house full of family members. So breaking the day into chunks, I'm trying to do some sort of exercise because that gives you endorphins, and as Legally Blonde Elle says, endorphins make you happy. So I'm really trying to grab onto that. I'm going to try, it's a little bit rainy out, but I think I'm going to go outside to get some vitamin D as well, which is supposed to help. And I'm trying to cook from scratch so that we can optimize our health system and just make sure that we're healthy so that we have the best defense. How about you? Do you have kids home? What are their ages? Where do you live? And how has your life changed, if at all? Are you letting your kids, we're supposed to have social distancing, but are you letting your kids play with others even outdoors? So far, I've said no to play dates inside the house, but I am okay if they're outside because, again, they're getting exercise, they're in the fresh air, I know all the kids, not like knowing someone is going to stop them from getting the flu, but I know all the kids, and I trust their parents that if they're not feeling well, they would keep them inside. And then the vitamin D, again, just letting them, they have to have a little bit of a social life, and I don't want them on devices all day. That is one thing I have huge guilt over, is when they're on the computers all day. So that's why I'm trying to, okay, you guys can have an hour or two while mommy's doing whatever, but then I need your help. And I'm also trying to get them to help around the house because, you know what? I'm not the only one who lives here, and I'm not the only one who makes mess, and we need to train them for when they have homes of their own as well. I did see a fabulous routine chart for having kids at home. If I can find it, I'm going to drop it in the comments for you. But it was the same as what I'm trying to do for myself, where you chunk things out, you have exercise a couple times a day, whether it's outdoor play, or I'm going to do some walking DVDs if it rains the next couple days, get them to help around the house. And then because they're not in school, and it's kind of not certain where we live when they're going back. Right now it's 3 weeks, but some of the provinces in Canada have actually shut down schools until September. So I'm going to have to somehow incorporate reading and math, which, you know, is great for tweens and teens, right? Yeah, they're going to want to do that with me. But I'm going to try and find some fun ways to read together, even if I read out loud to them or we get audiobooks. I don't mind if they listen to audiobooks on their devices. But I'm looking at this as a choice. We can either choose to live in panic, or we can use it as an opportunity. And, you know, right now, because my kids aren't here, I'm like, oh, let's bond, let's do homework, let's, you know, do all these things. And then they come up and they start giving me a little bit of lip, and I'm like, go back to your devices. So, but I'm really trying to be realistic about it and pick my battles. And also, yesterday, I caught myself and I could hear myself bossing a little bit, and I don't want to be that kind of mom, especially for my older daughter. You know, she wouldn't get dressed, and she's like, I just need a PJ day, Mom. So I took stock of that, and I thought, you know what, you do, but you're not going to get it every day. So trying to have a little bit of respect and not always like, do this, do that, do this. So if I have a written chart of what we're doing, perhaps that's not me. I'm just saying, but the chart, you know, like, go read the chart. You're old enough. Let's figure out what's next. Set a timer on your own phone so then you know when the break is. I have actually been using the timer on my phone, and it has been helping immensely. I actually forgot. I had fallen back asleep, and I forgot I was planning to come on live today at 9:30 because I was in sleep haze. But because I had the alarm, I was like, okay. So I whipped up, you know, a couple points to talk about, and hopped on. And you know what? I'm feeling really good. I'm really, really glad that I did. So let's get on to some fun stuff. No more talk about that. But if you do need an activity to do with the kids, in my Ruthless Crafter VIP Facebook group, which I will leave the link below when I'm done the video, we're having a Shamrock Shuffle. And it's basically a treasure hunt. Do it with the kids. It's a digital treasure hunt. And all you need to do is, I think there's 5 or 6 different clues on a card. I think leprechaun, rainbow, pot of gold, those types of things are on it. It ends tonight at midnight Eastern Standard Time. It's 9:38 right now Eastern Standard Time if you need to have a little bit of a guideline of how long you have. But in the group, you just drop the pictures. That's it. Drop the pictures, and all the participants will get a prize for joining. And it's a fun activity for you to do with the kids. They can do it for you. Give them your phone, give them your iPad, and just make sure they're appropriate, because I do have kids under 13, or 13, as low as 13, because that's the legal age for Facebook, right? And then also in the group, I'm encouraging everyone, please drop some activities that you can do with the kids. I know that I have been dropping in links both on my Ruthless Crafter page and the VIP group that there are some really cool virtual museums, virtual aquariums. Yes, it's devices, but I feel you could make it educational. You know, maybe the kids ask a question while they're watching, you know, like, oh, how long can a whale stay underwater? Maybe you research it and make that a little bit of an education opportunity. So it doesn't all have to be. You can have fun, but if you're looking for things to keep information flowing and keep their minds happy, then that could be an opportunity for you. So I encourage anyone who has links like that that would benefit someone staying home with kids, drop them in the VIP group. And don't forget to answer the questions so I can let you in. They're not hard. I'm not asking for private information. I just want to make sure that I'm getting active members in the group. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That's all I had for today. Don't forget #live or #replay so I know who's here. I'm not seeing any comments on my phone, so I'm not sure if I set it up wrong because I'm kind of a little half asleep. But yay, good morning, Amanda's here. Yay, my comments are working. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Join the VIP group for the Shamrock Shuffle. And what are you going to do? Are you planning to make this St. Patrick's Day, since it is so memorable already, extra special for you or for your family? Maybe for lunch or dinner, you can surprise the kids with some green milk. And, you know, I think everyone needs a laugh right now. Let's keep things fun. Let's keep things light, especially for our families. I know the kids can probably feel any stress, so I'm going for let's keep things fun, on routine, with exercise, with maybe a little bit of reading or a little bit of math flashcards or something. Let me know if you are going to be doing anything with your kids. And I can't wait to talk to you and see how it's going. Until next time, my friends, may the yarn be with you. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'm really glad to have you on a virtual friendship. It makes me feel less lonely, less isolated, and it really helps me to get through every day. Have a good one, friends. Bye.